grinding 99. Next level up is 94. We're on the pure stretch big. We're on the 610 pure stretch big. Alright, let's get these W's. Let's go see if we can. See what kind of horrible stuff it gives me this time, if I can even get it. Yeah, I can get it. Let's see. I'm probably gonna get the worst thing I can get. Probably gonna give me some like Under Armour stuff or something. Oh, about the worst thing I could get. The NBA store item. Yeah. That Gatorade would have been nice. Other things, but hey, they had the worst luck in there, man. I swear they can tell if you bought VC or not. And it's like if you bought VC or if you've been playing your life away on the game, you get better stuff. I feel like that people that actually don't need the stuff, you know. It's like celebrities with them tote bags, swag bags, whatever. You go into the events, they get these tote bags with a bunch of stuff that most average people can't afford, or only buy like a couple of the things a year. And these people don't even use most of the stuff they get. It's just so it'd be like an endorsement, celebrity using your product or going to your place or something. Let's see here, we back to the grind. Yeah, we back to the grind. We got one game until we'll need to get some more boosts after this game. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, I'm online, so I should be expecting to get some invites and stuff. If I get some invites from decent point guards, I'll definitely jump on some My Career games tonight, or some rec games tonight. Just have to make sure I have a good point guard and a good center. I win probably 100% of my games. Don't even matter who we're playing against. I got a good point guard and a good center. Like a playmaker point guard with Dimer. Got me wearing some weird shoes. I need my shoes. That's my shoes. I think I need to go in the Jordan store and get the rest of the shoes. I haven't got them all for my contract. So I've just been wearing my colorway and then the other one I made. I don't even remember who matched up against right now. We'll play this out. I'm gonna say Jason Tatum looks like Anthony Simmons to me. It's glitched out too. Gonna say the wrong name for each person. This can happen, Blazers. Just gotta get a good center. Good small forward. Big baller brand. Lonzo deserves this shit. He threw a lot of dimes. CJ, he take care of the scoring for me when I'm simming out the games after the second half starts. My main man Lillard, he throwing me dimes when he wants to, or pulling up on contested shots when he wants to. Jason Tatum, lockdown. That's why I'm gonna give him the shooting badge when he gets on fire. He need to have the lockdown badge, right? Damian Lillard. Oh, Damian Lillard. Jay Blaze. Raising up that banner. Oh, I gonna show him raise the banner? It's like that? Who am I guarding? Montes. DeMontis Sabonis. Starting off like that. Deep range dead limitless. No deep range on that? He was right there. Couldn't have been more contested. There it is. Try to step it out too far and then get on fire first, I guess. I was tripping over here. That's exactly why I wanted him on my team. Green beans. If I did my calculations right, I should be getting a 94 in about 25 to 26 more games, depending on how the games go. The one thing that messes up my points the most is not like me missing shots. It's me getting fouls, like just fouls that are just blatant cheat calls that where my hand goes like right into the ball, no, like not even touching their hand, maybe touch like the corner of their fingers and stuff, and then it gives me a foul. Why did it make me shoot all weird like that? Yeah, it made me do some weird stuff right now. But yeah, the fouls is what gets me. So like I just don't even want to reach a lot of times, but they have the ball out in front of you like that, it's exposed. And then your hand goes to the ball. It's just kind of frustrating after a while. Of course, it made me step in. I was trying to get a limitless, just going to give me a catch and shoot off that. I think that is where I am. The reason I am missing the shots I am is because I'm trying to like force the limitless. I gotta just be more patient with it. Just get a couple catch and shoots to get on fire, and then start pulling from limitless. Like the unassisted, like um, catch and, uncatch and shoot ones. My shot's just as wet in rec or team. I just have to get good passes, and no one ever sets screens for me. Like these other shooters, when I'm playing against like other teams that are good, like that are comp and rec, or even on park, like these guys are getting screens set for them like all day. Like I'm working hard to get open. Why are you standing right next to me? What is that? Like I'm working hard to get open, and I'm just not getting the ball on time. What was that? I gotta see this. This is such sabotage, man. This is exactly why I'm playing on pro right now. Just until I get to 94. This kind of stuff happens all the time. I didn't call for the ball. Who was he even passing it to? Oh, he was trying to pass it to. Why would he pass it to? Why would Lillard grab the ball and pass it to DeAndre Ayton on a fast break? Why would the point guard throw it to the center on a fast break? And then it hit Sabonis in the back or what? Head. I'm sure he turned around on a dime instead of Dame just being able to pick the ball right back up. Yeah, hit him in the head. He stopped on a dime while he was running full speed. Grabbed the ball out the air, went into his hand like a magnet, like I was saying before. Like watch, we just go if I go slow, right into his hand. That's wild. This game's doing the most to try to just cheese people, man. Like why is that happening? But they're reaching through your body to grab a steal or a rebound. People that are like 70 overalls. Why does DeAndre Ayton keep bringing the ball up like that? There ain't no point center. Oh, they got CJ snagging on me. They're not working the rotations that I set because I set DeAndre Ayton and Lonzo to be playing 48 minutes. I don't even think I've seen Lonzo yet. Why would it throw me way over there? And again, way on the other side. He actually grabbed the rebound. Nice. There's some cheese right now. That's exactly why I got DeAndre Ayton on the team, though. Nurkic and Lynn and Dwight Powell grabbed no boards at all. We getting out rebounded by shooting guards and point guards on the other team. I should have got DeAndre Jordan or Andre Drummond. I mainly just want like someone that's going to play really good defense and rebound. But their contracts did not work out, apparently. I feel like DeAndre Ayton is just like a younger version of them. But we made that. Should have been lacking like that. I didn't think he was going to pass him. KD usually shoots that. Buckets. Oh, Ayton snagged that right out my hands like that, son. You gave me limitless on that. Kind of pulled me in a little too far. I don't understand how people have more fun losing it, like Rec and Park, than just playing this to get their players better. Makes no sense to me. People out here just wasting their time. Like all these people, when I go play with randoms, man, they're the reason I get all these. Like for like 80% of my losses is all randoms. Like especially in Park, I'd say 90% in Parks. Most of my friends play Rec and Team, so I play a lot more games with randoms in Park, and people just sell out. Like I very rarely play bad. Like if I got a lockdown on me, I'm just passing and I'll just take good shots. Like when they help, because lockdowns usually help a lot. People just are late with the passes. Okay, you are point centering down here, Ayton. I see you. That's buckets. When Katie goes to that like little jab animation, that almost always goes in. Not gonna let me use the screens like that? Or are you gonna walk right back into the screen and just gonna throw me back out, way out there? This game is crazy sometimes. Oh, give me an excessive call for pass when I'm wide open right there. Alright. No foul either. Oh, you gotta kick that back out. Good bucket though. Good rebound. Exactly why I wanted you on my team. Lonzo out here playing lockdown defense. Get that right back, Lonzo. Got me messed up missing these easy shots, man. All good releases too. Not one of those shots said bad shot selection. All good releases, good timing too. Wasn't the green. Made me press timeout twice. Should have had that at, like right when I grabbed the rebound. See if we can't get a bucket real quick. Oh, you're not gonna pass me? Alright. I'm on fire now. I do wonder who the best NBA player is that actually plays 2K. Like who the best player in the NBA is. That should be one of the events that they have at All-Star Weekend. I really think they should petition for that. Because you know people want to see that. Because a lot of the people that are into 2K, especially like or in the NBA in general, that are younger, they play 2K. I mean, this is like or live, but I mean, some players I'm sure prefer live to 2K, but I'm sure a majority of them prefer 2K. The only player I've seen on multiple occasions is J.R. Smith. I've seen him in rec and just in the park going into rec. It's kind of surprising to me that he's not trying to play a team. It didn't look like the people on this team were like a bunch of sweaties either. It looked like they were just like average players like me. I'm definitely an average player, like average, just daily average players. The only game I'm playing right now. Alright, I'm back. I have Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm playing that a little bit with some of my friends, but I'm mainly playing 2K. I'm trying to get to this 94. Get this double takeover. 2K does have like a higher like replayability than a lot of other games. That should have been a block. But at the same time, like replayability is only like good for so much. But when you have to play like 1,000 games, it's just it gets kind of old, man. You know. And then you gotta redo the whole thing like next year. That's why games like I don't know, games where you like your level goes up, and these games take like longer to make too. Talking about games like GTA, like Skyrim, like Red Dead, you know, games that take like years to make, not just something that a company's pumping out every year, just basically piggybacking the one off the year before, just adding more stuff for you to have to spend money on. I feel like that's all 2K's been since it came to the next gen system. So I've been playing since it was just on PS3. Ever since it came to next gen, I feel like they're just adding just stuff for you to buy and animations for you to have to buy. They've added some new things to make like the gameplay better, like some new aspects, but a lot of the animations that they've added, they're just like not basketball. And then like the stuff that you have to buy and spend just so much VC on. But yeah, I guess that is one thing. If you're just playing, you have something to spend the money on. Because before on PS3, all you had to spend the money on was just like clothes. That's really all you could get is clothes and shoes. Oh, I thought we had that. So it's kind of cool, like having, but just the amount of money that you have to spend on the stuff, and the amount of time. You definitely didn't have to play as much to get your player better. So that was one thing. There was a lot more people that got to 99. They didn't make it to where you had to like play your whole life away. Like you could just be a casual player and actually get there. You don't have to be like basically a 2K lifer. We'll say a no lifer because a lot of people that play this game a lot, they make revenue off playing it, off people watching them play it, making videos and stuff. So you don't call them a no lifer, you just call them a 2K lifer. Some of these guys are just sweaties, man, just playing like all day long though, just for that like um, that rank. Not even YouTubing or nothing like that. The guys I'm really sick of are just the guys that getting carried, man. I think they're good, and all they're doing is just getting carried every game, playing basically 5 out with like a big and a shooter. See, I feel like I missed a lot of shots. 6 for 35. 6 out of 35 is not very good. Am I guarding the Oladipo right now? This guy just can't push me out in my back for that rebound. Lonzo, big baller, big bricker. This guy just standing in the paint for like 5 seconds. Well, that's not going in. I didn't mean to do that. I tried to do a step back, maybe do some crazy stuff. I felt like it was a green bean. One thing about playing so many micro games, defense gets boring. You want to like try to get steals and blocks and stuff. You want to keep helping, and then as soon as you do, they'll pass right to your guy. It's so annoying. Oh, that's off. Oh, felt like it was off. Good defense. He still made that though. What is going on? No greens. I really don't want me to get that 100 right now. Looked like I hit the ball out of his hand, and it called me for a foul after I hit it out of his hand. What is this? So I reach for the ball, hit the ball with my leg, and they call the foul on me. Alright. Huh. 2K, 2K, 2K. I'm guarding KD now. I still don't understand how that works, but I just got a foul by hitting my leg on the ball. And then the last game I got a foul for putting my hand through the ball, not even like touching his fingernail, player's fingernail. At some point, I feel like they don't play their own game that they make, because there's no way that they would be like, yeah, that's good that we put that in there, and that's fun. That's like a good aspect to the game that we made. They're just like, yeah, fuck it. We made the game. If people complain too much about something, we'll do a patch or something, say that we fix it and not really fix it. Because one thing I know for a fact that they said they fixed is on rec, people's jerseys on the opposing team being the same color as yours, being the white or black or whatever. That was supposedly it was in the fix, like the patch notes, that was fixed. It was one of the things that people were complaining about, because it's hard to play like that when people on your same team have the same jerseys as someone on the other team. You know, it's hard to play like that. It's confusing. They said directly in the patch notes that was fixed, and it wasn't. It's still happening like every day. So it's like they're really like lying to the people that are playing the game still every day, after a lot of people stop playing it. And the pushing on here, that's another thing I do not understand. It's like the pushing. So I do play park in between a lot of games with randoms and stuff. I play two sometimes, and the pushing is just insane to me, because why you ever see people pushing at the park? Like, if you push someone at the park, man, that's a fight. The game's over. You don't see people getting pushed down in basketball like that. I don't know why they would even add that to the game. And then like some of these like post plays, these guys are like backing their shoulder down and pushing you with like their body like out of bounds, and then dunking. That's a automatic foul like every time. Like I don't get it. I didn't even pass to that guy. My guy is tired. I'm hanging on to a thread of energy right now. I should have called timeout last time I was on fire. Missed out on 30 points. Could have had 140 points this game. But, oh, it's a block. I saw a lot of rebounds too, but that's exactly why I got Aitons for these rebounds. Give me deep range Deadeye. He did contest on that. Nope, just catch and shoot. So I thought it was gonna get me. Dude, it won't even let me set the screen. Like, I'm trying to set him a screen and he's not even using it. Lillard does that so much. Lonzo doesn't do that at all. I'll let him score real quick so I can get another bucket. Yeah, Lonzo doesn't do that. If he sees me setting a screen, he always puts his man into that screen. Oh, that didn't even miss because he was all over that. Alright. I think I played 24 minutes, so that is that on that game. Yep. I guess we'll play for another like minute and try to get that A plus. I don't see how I don't have an A plus already. I have a plus 79 box score. Every time I'm on fire, they hold the ball, like, and then they'll probably get like an offensive rebound or something like that. See, your right teammate will foul with like a second left on the clock. They do this intentionally, try to waste your fire every time, try to waste your takeover. What's going on? I can't dribble the ball now. He gave me a good shot selection on that too. I still can't get a steal. Man, this game is such garbage. I say to myself a lot, like, why am I playing this game right now? Like, why am I really playing this? But then I go play another game and I'm like, oh, I could be playing 2K right now. Get my guy to the next level. But pretty soon I'm not going to feel like that. I was just looking at how many points it's going to take to get to the next level. You better not make that one. And it's just too much playing for like how much enjoyment you're actually getting out of playing it. Bad defense. Good defense. I feel like my A has gone up at all. Got good shots, good shot selection, good shot defense. That's buckets. Let's see if I can get a couple rebounds and an assist in here. That might be wise. We can get a couple of assists. Yeah, it's not giving me nothing for those good shot selections. Can't get a steal. Oh, it's just gonna keep cheesing me on this. I think I'm just gonna be done. Call it good on this game. Every time I get a little stat increase, it just gonna decrease it. Notice this happens a lot of games. So I can't get an assist real quick. How's that not a block? I jumped right. Oh, no, you're gonna grab that. Get out of here, man. He beasting down there. Alright, yeah, I'm calling it on this one now. This one's taking too long. Trying to get that A plus. My grade's not moving up at all. I don't even think I shot a free throw that game. No. Alright, so what are we at? We're at 73.2. Oh, we didn't even get all the limitless either. See what we get. 40. Got 1.3 for that. We're almost at 25% away. See if we got some endorsements going on. Nope, no endorsements. I know we're gonna need some boosts on the main stats. And like I was saying before, if anybody watching watch the video, just drop a like and subscribe on there, and just hit me up in the messages if you got like a playmaking point guard with dimer, or if you got like a paint protector or a lockdown, or even another shooter like a no pure stretches, no stretches. I'm just looking for pure sharps, either small forward or shooting guards. No point guards though. Looking for a point guard playmaker, play sharp. Not looking for no pure sharp point guards, bro. That's when you be getting losses. When we won't pass the ball. Check the park out real quick. Ain't nothing popping in this park. Looking kind of dead. Some pro threes, pros is chilling. Where are these guys at? don't think these guys are gonna run. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was gonna dip out. They're wasting my time. I could be grinding my career, getting these my points. Everybody over here scared. And they're Elite 3s too. I don't want to play. Pro 2, Elite 3. Let's get the game on. Yeah, I don't know what that guy was doing. I was gonna run a little bit apart, but they're wasting my time as usual. We're playing the Mavs. Yo, that's some news that the Mavs are trying to move Dennis Smith Jr. right now. He must not be able to shoot the three ball that good because him and Doncic um, should be able to play good together if he can shoot the three. Not both of them have to be like the primary ball handler. I think I'm going to get a couple minutes into this game, then I'm going to give this a pause and take a break for a minute. Give me that back. Get that green. No green, but still winning. Yeah, playing part. And there's no point in playing part. That takes forever. You get no my points. I got a good game, go 5 for 5, but not get no defensive stats because the point guard on the other team. Oh, excuse me. The point guard on the other team's dropping the other guy off, and I get no defensive stats because my guy's just passing it to him. Let's make 5 threes, and I get like 3,000 my points. It's just a waste of my time. Games take like 10 minutes. People are like, well, park games don't take as long. They don't take as long, but you play like 3 park games. That's the equivalent of what one of these games I'm playing, and I'm getting like upwards of 45, at the most, or like 50K for playing 24 minutes of these games, and it only takes 26 minutes for the whole game. So just think about that. Like some of the park games will take 10 minutes, so that right there, that's like 2.5 park games for that much my points. I do want to get those 100 park wins though. Oh, he's not gonna pass it to me. He's gonna pass it to McCollum. All right, I see how it is. Gonna get my teammate chemistry back up or something. Look at that. You see how it made me run backwards? I was not trying to do all that. Then it made me step up. Both those plays right there where I called for the ball, it took me out of position to get limitless range to try to decrease my mod points. Man, this game's just too much. Both times when I called for the ball, I was in position to get a catch and shoot, limitless range, possibly a deep range deadeye. But instead, it made me step backwards to where I couldn't get a decent shot, and then step up right to the line into the defense. That's the exact stuff I'm talking about right there. So I set the pick right here for the pick and pop at the top of the three, where I should have got the ball back. Let's see. I'm gonna do an instant replay on this. Never used to do this on any of the other games, and it wasn't doing this at the beginning of the year either. It just started doing this the last couple updates. So I think they were just trying to toy with the system to try to figure out ways to decrease your my points, to try to make it take longer for you to get your my points, especially shooters. And they had already nerfed the shooters because the shooters have the only stat that's capped, and that is a deep range, or that's a limitless range shots. That's the only stat that's capped. So I set the screen right here, and then all I did was call for the ball. I was going to call for the ball and do a step back to try to step back right here for an easy limitless range. And as soon as I called for the ball, it made me move way right here. So it made me step in where I was at. So I called for the ball right here. As soon as I set the screen, I called for the ball right there. It made me step right there and then step all the way in for no reason to shoot a midi, a contested midi, right into the defense. Instead of just throwing me the ball where I press pass. He made that shot too. Luka Doncic. Oh, right in my hand. What is going on right now? Alright, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and pause this up, and then I will finish this up later tonight. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'll be back on later. If you have any questions or comments, just hit me up in the feed. And please subscribe.